Well, here we are. Hey, I'm John, and that's my time. It is the 14th of April. Tuesday. And since it's Tuesday, let's talk about my Final Fantasy XIV progress. I have 1,077 levels remaining of my get all the levels to max challenge to myself. To manage that by the end of the year, I will need to continue on a path about 4.1 levels a day. Still making progress. Actually, that number is going down because I'm doing more than the 4 levels a day relatively easily. And in addition to that, I just finished all of the Stormblood post-patch content, all the main story quest that comes after Stormblood, but before the Shadowbringer expansion. So now I'm actually in Shadowbringer, which is the current expansion, and therefore I'm technically doing current content, which is super cool. I finally get to see what everyone else is seeing who's been with the game for quite some time and is now playing in the end game. I guess I'm not actually in the end game because I haven't hit 80 and I'm not doing Savage content or whatever. But I mean, it's still like, I really feel like if I get a character to max level, I will have access to all of the game, really. And that's kind of where I want to be, you know? I don't like having a game in which I can't get to most of the content because I'm not high enough level. And I can't play with the people who have hit that content wall where you're like, okay, well, I'm here now. What is everybody doing? So I'm nearly there, and that's exciting to me. Other exciting things I've done today. I did actual baking in the bakery. Kind of supervised training stuff, but I made hot dog buns and hamburger buns, and I did the pizza dough balls. I did the mixing for that, which, I mean, obviously that wasn't hand mixed, but it was like put it all in a machine, weigh it out, and that, so there was some amount of technical to it. It wasn't super complicated. It wasn't certainly like prohibitively difficult. It was super simple, straightforward. Just follow instructions. Okay, you're done. And stuff. The other stuff was mostly just putting stuff on a tray and then taking it out of a proof box after a certain amount of time, taking it out of the oven after a certain amount of time. So nothing particularly complicated, but still, it feels good to know that I have at least increased my knowledge base in the department, so I feel like I'm making some kind of workplace progress. So I am a little bit better off in that department, you know? So that's comforting. In addition, my boss Veronica made brisket for lunch. She made her own and had way more left over than she had planned, so she was just like, here, have some brisket. And I'm like, okay. So I bought some of the hoagie rolls that we have, and I just tossed some brisket into a hoagie roll. Ate it like that. It was good. It was real tasty. And 10 out of 10 would recommend Veronica's brisket. It's good stuff. I am thinking about buzzing my hair. And this is kind of intimidating to me. Because, one, it's me taking care of my own hair. As you can see from my facial hair, doesn't really end well, usually. So, it's a risk, but it's also a risk that I am willing to take because I have no shame. Like, I will look like this and live through it, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. However, it occurs to me that perhaps it would not be the worst idea if I were to perhaps stream it or record it and make a YouTube video of it for others to enjoy. I feel like others could enjoy watching me take a buzz to my head. A buzz, that's what they're called, right? The little So I'm gonna do that at some point in the near future when I have time. It's gonna be obviously not tomorrow. I work. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, I think this is it. We're gonna call it. See you guys next stream, and good luck. Have fun. That's the timer. I just stopped the timer.